Good afternoon, my friends. Pastor Ron Brown from the First Congregational Church of Southington, Connecticut, here this afternoon with a preview of our worship service for this coming Sunday, January 31st. Pastor Laura is on vacation this week, so I will be leading the service on Sunday, the 31st. It will premiere on our Facebook page at 8 o'clock Sunday morning. Pastor Laura will be there and I for that, and we interact in the comments as we can experience the worship service at the same time together with some ability to interact with one another through the comments on the Facebook page. It will also premiere at 8 o'clock on our YouTube channel, 8 o'clock on Sunday morning, and it will be available on our website as well at fccsouthington.org/live stream. So there are lots of ways to participate in our online worship. It will also be available after the premiere to watch anytime that you are available to worship with your church community online. Again, in those three places, our Facebook page, our YouTube channel, and also on our website. And I also want to invite you after the premiere, whether you have watched the premiere or not, to join us for a virtual coffee and conversation, which will begin at 9 a.m. Again, it's on a Zoom. You can find the link on our Facebook page. We put it in the comment section during the premiere, or you could contact Pastor Laura or me by email, and we can get that Zoom link to you so you can participate in coffee and conversation. We'll be a little bit abbreviated this week because we have a congregational meeting, which I will talk about in just a minute, coming up at 10. So we'll need to end a little bit early so we can get ready for that. That will also be via Zoom. So this week I will be preaching on the next passage in the Gospel of Mark. Last week Pastor Laura preached on the call of the first four disciples, Simon and Andrew, James and John, and talked about ice fishing. Well, immediately following that, Jesus goes into the synagogue at Capernaum where he teaches. And the people there see him as a teacher with authority, not like the scribes. And then there's a man there with an unclean spirit that recognizes Jesus, and Jesus casts it out. So I'm going to be reflecting a bit on what it means to teach with authority, and perhaps what that unclean spirit that recognized Jesus and Jesus cast out might mean to us today. How does that impact us, and how does that invite us into Jesus' teaching today? So I hope you'll join us for that worship service. There will also be some wonderful music from our musicians and lay readers doing a psalm and the Lord's Prayer. So I think we have a wonderful worship service planned, so I hope you'll join us for that. So just a couple of announcements that I wanted to share with you. As I alluded to earlier, this week we will have a congregational meeting. The members of the First Congregational Church are called to meet at 10 o'clock on Sunday morning, January 31st, via Zoom, in order to consider and adopt a budget for 2021. And there will also be a couple of updates that we will share. That will be via Zoom. You can find that link on our Facebook page or our website. You could also contact me or the church office to get that link. If you're not comfortable using Zoom or don't have the ability to, you can call into the meeting on a regular telephone and participate that way. So again, just please be in touch with us, and we will give you information about how to call into that meeting. So we're hoping that as many members of our congregation as possible will join us for that congregational meeting this coming Sunday, January 31st at 10 a.m. I also want to remind you that we are beginning a new Bible study, this on the Psalms, called Journey Through the Psalms. It begins on Tuesday, February 9th. It's from 7 to 8, also on Zoom. It goes for 8 consecutive weeks, which will put us into Holy Week. The last session will be the Tuesday of Holy Week, March 30th. If you're interested, please get in touch with me by email or give me a call. Be happy to give you information about how to sign up for that Bible study, and all are welcome. And finally, just a preview of February 7th, a week from Sunday. We have a very special service planned. It is Seminary Sunday, when we celebrate our relationships with the 6 United Church of Christ seminaries with whom we are related. We rely on these theological schools to train leaders for the church of the future. So it is important we recognize their role in our ministry. So that service on February 7th will be led by students and deans from Andover Newton Seminary at Yale Divinity School, one of those 6 seminaries. That is the seminary from which Pastor Laura graduated last May. and we have had students work here from that seminary, so it's one that we are closest to and most related to. So it'll be fun to celebrate that and to have students participate in our worship and have a sense of what's happening there and what the future looks like in our denomination. I also graduated from one of our closely related seminaries, from Chicago Theological Seminary, with my doctorate in 2006. So we have connections with seminaries across the country in the United Church of Christ. So just a quick preview of that. It will be a wonderful service, so please plan on joining us for worship on February 7th as well. But I look forward to seeing you this Sunday, January 31st, as we continue working our way through the Gospel of Mark. And I hope that you are well on this snowy day and that God will bless you. And I look forward to checking in and seeing you on Sunday. God bless.